I'm Lauren Hayes. I want to talk to you today about being the lotus flower, and about challenges. Challenges are up big time, right? And then if you think about it, life, when are challenges not a big deal? And we certainly know that just like life, just like a wave, it waxes and wanes like the moon, and sometimes there's more challenges. Personally, globally, in your hometown, in your country. Challenges. It's always important to me to honor what's happening in the moment in life, and that can be a challenge. To even just do that for yourself, to be honest and truthfully authentic with yourself. When you're in pain, when you doubt, when your confidence isn't what you think it should be. That word should, I practice not using because it sounds like shit. You should. I could. Maybe I would. I have options. And I think that's what's important to look at. That's one thing that's really important to look at in life and our challenges. How do we move through challenges, perceived or real, for our best self and to be the best we can for those we encounter? It's a practice. I practice it. I don't always do well. I'm human. Duh. And I will notice how I can be really hard on myself. Yeah, I'm judgmental. And you know where that comes from? Judging myself. The more I can practice loving me, accepting me, being able to look at the shadow and the light, my yin yang, and see what I can do to brighten the shadow. First of all, to acknowledge it. Knowledge is power. Vulnerability is courage, as Brene Brown says. And it's true. It takes a lot of courage to really look at the parts of yourself that you want to improve. It takes courage. It takes the brave soul to acknowledge that there is something that could get better, to be willing to identify and own the parts that are challenged. So we have the challenges within and without. It's a lot of freaking challenges. And so it is. And so we are here on this plane, alive. And when I hear myself complaining about something, whatever it is, voice it, express it. Things not expressed cause dis-ease, imbalance within the body. So in expressing these things, hearing myself complain, I say, well, the good news is that I have the breath, I have the life to be able to speak and complain. So perhaps I can transmute that feeling of negative into something that I could possibly control. And what is that? Me. So, you know how it is. You look in the mirror and you're like, oh, we can be just so bloody hard on ourselves. I'm practicing looking in the mirror and saying, there you are. You're alive. And I love you. And you're doing great. Well, maybe today you weren't so great. But if I focus on the part that wasn't so great, then I missed all the gold, all the other things. When the person stopped when I was driving in and said, no, you go ahead. And then I smiled and waved. That's the good stuff. And there's lots of good stuff and there's lots of not so good stuff. Right? Right. So I'm practicing through the challenges, the big challenges, down to the little challenges, to mine the gold. Not even mine it, to be aware of it. To feel that power. To allow myself to control myself with love, with kindness, with appreciation, with respect. And the more I do that, the more I practice seeing the gold, seeing the light, seeing the love, not as much as I see, feel, or even smell the fear, then I step out as a better person. And that's all I really can do, no matter how many donations or volunteer work. All that is good. Not saying that at all. But each moment I can activate being a gold pebble in the pond. And when I'm not, then let me look at what is around me that is the love as opposed to the fear or the negativity. Let me contribute to that. And I'm going to step out of line and I'm going to trip and I'm going to fall. That's a whole nother YouTube challenges. And so it is. And so you are. And so am I. Is it cornball to say, I love you? No, it's not. And sometimes it's hard for us to receive that. I love me, and I'm sending that love to you. We all need it. Help me practice being the golden pebble in the pond more. Have a beautiful day, and thank you for allowing me to express, if in fact you're listening, and let's express more from a place of love, and let's learn to be our own best friends first so we can spread it.